Well, good evening, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. No, I could never be late for Join Jen. As far as how much do I think the dividend for September will be, well, thankfully we're in luck because I have the advanced financial forecasting equipment. So let's see. Will it be a dollar this time or close to a dollar? Ah, it says most likely. So there we go. There we have it. Next one from Mike Scheringer with a New York Yankees ring there. Wow, how about that? If Nvidia splits, would that have any effect on NVDY? Good question. Um, that's one we should have asked Jay. I would look forward to Nvidia splitting again because, well, I missed out. I should have probably bought some options, but missed out on earnings today. Of course, Nvidia had a great earnings day, which we'll talk about. But what we'll do we will look at so first we'll look at the Nvidia earnings, and I would say so if it splits, would it have an effect? I don't know. Anyway, divvies depend on how much they earn weekly on both puts and calls. They post it at Zega Financial website. Max posts it daily, somewhere between point 0.4 and point 0.8, in my opinion. You're probably right. Oh, and look who else is on in the comments. Andre is on, and he says this should be good. Well, I'll do my best. I still like these funds. I'm gonna hold them, till the bitter end or bitter beginning or somewhere in between. Anyway, so let's get a screen share going here. It's been a few days since I've done a live stream back on the home front for now. And I keep hearing my Discord blowing up. So maybe we can read some of y'all's comments live. Y'all were kind of mean Sunday. I didn't really know what to do. Anyway, let's do this first. Let's look at Yahoo Finance. And let's see here. By the way, I see Jay's going on all kinds of other channels now. He was on, who was it, Armchair Quarterback or Armchair Income or something. So let's see. Remember, so all of you all commenting in the Discord, remember to comment here too. And super chats always move you to the front of the line, of course. So, all right, let's look at Yahoo Finance. We had 20 of you on, but I guess we lost 2. All right, so Nvidia. So had a decent day in the markets today. Finally, hopefully, we're recovering some of the craziness that we had. So far in August, we've been down. But let's look at Nvidia first. All the futures are up tomorrow. S&P, Dow, Nasdaq, and even Russell are all up. So let's look at that in the further detail here. So wow, look at Nvidia. Oh, this would have been a good earnings blast play. 471. This thing just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Now, for those of you keeping track at home, I was mad at myself because I sold out of Nvidia call options that I bought last July in February, and I should have held them at least through May, but I would have definitely sold in May, but it's kept running since May. So if you look at this chart here, for those of you commenting away in the Discord, if you can kind of take your hands off the keyboard for a second and look over at this chart, you will see. So we had the big spike May 26th, I believe, or May 30th, and then we've kept rolling since then. So we were up to like 425, and we're just really we keep rolling. We dipped a little bit. Look at that, August 11th, 408. We've gained $70. Wow, that would have been a great play, August 11th. So Andre, did we see that in the technical analysis? I'm sure Join Jen wants more of that. I feel like I should egg you guys on. You guys could have a battle in the comment section, because I think a couple of people that she's battled in the comment section, they never commented again, but it would kind of be funny to see the 2 of you in the comments. Anyway, Parker is on and says, I bought Aptly today, hoping it can keep from sinking. Hopefully you buying it can help keep it from sinking, right? So anyway, let me check something here. And you all love this Discord. You all are just commenting away in this Discord thread. I mean, I hear it going off like all day, every day, when I'm home anyway. So, all right, let's see here. Okay, so look at Nvidia. $31. We're up $31 in the after hours, and we're probably going to pop even further. Would have been nice to snag some call options in it, wouldn't it have been? So anyway, as far as strategies for mitigating our risks and holding onto our principal and whatnot. What I'm doing, I'm just going to probably keep on. I mean, like I said, I've only got a certain percentage of my portfolio in these funds, so the dividends I get, I'll probably just keep dollar cost averaging down. So I mean, like I said, it's cheaper than where I bought in April, and eventually I'll probably get into some of the other ones here. Oh, Denny Keaton's on with howdy, welcome. So yeah, I'll probably keep, just dollar cost averaging down. I mean, what else are we going to do at this point? Well, what I did, I bought Tesla stock. I bought some Tesla stock with my proceeds from TSLY. Now let's look at the funds. Let's review how we're doing, and let's see here. Who is this? Udair Havarota. Seems like Nvidia needs to correct really hard, and God knows how NVDY will fare. Eventually, the Nvidia bubble will pop. Well, I mean, it did like a year ago, but it came back, which I kind of knew it would once they passed that CHIPS Act and whatnot. So, yeah, I kind of knew that it would. Anyway, uh, so let's see here. All right, back to Yahoo Finance, which smokes up my bandwidth, of course. So I hear the fan going off again. So let's look at TSLY, see how we did here today. And so we're back up to 1424, 1438 in the after hours, which we kind of ignore for the most part. So 0.99%. So look, we covered our expense ratio for the day, right? Just joking a little bit. So we've rebounded a little bit from the bottom, which was 1337 last Friday. We've come back a bit. So those of you that waited for a little bit of a bottom, we dollar cost averaged down, and we're back up like 70 cents or so. In the NVDY, let's see. I can't wait to see this one because last time Nvidia had its big pop. NVDY did some interesting stuff in the after hours. So let's see. And I can assure you, it's not. Well, it's okay. This isn't as crazy. It's up to 2320, 2443 in the after hours. But I remember this being like way higher last time Nvidia had its crazy pop. Of course, that was like $100 pop in like one day, I want to say. So have we had like two like record earnings for Nvidia now? It kind of seems that way. So let's see. Year to date, we are up 2022, 23. We're up almost $4 in this one. We'll probably be up a solid $4 by tomorrow. So pretty solid here. APLY is at 2025. OARK is at 1448, almost as low as TSLY. AMZY is 2147. GUI is at 2053. Let's look at OARK really quick. And let's see here. Check comments here for a second. Oh, no new ones. We got more of you on, but no new comments because you all are commenting away in the Discord thread. Let me see something here. Okay. All right. We need 300 more. Okay. Okay, so OARK, we're up to 1448. We gained a whole quarter today. So, we got a quarter back of what we lost. And we're at 1479 in the after hours. And chart wise, let's see, we are at year to date, we're still down. 1776, we opened the year, so we're down like 3 something. 2056, we peaked out in February. Of course, we're still down from where we opened in November. 2126 was our peak. So we're still way down from there, but we're still getting a decent dividend or covered call premium or option premium, as you want to call it. Okay, now let's look at FVY. So FBY is the Meta one. We're up to 1880, 1947 in the after hours. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think Meta earnings are coming up too. I'm surprised they stuck with the FBY ticker for this one. I'm surprised they didn't do like some kind of like METY or something since it's Meta. No. So let's see here. Since inception, we're down a couple bucks almost. So there we have it with that. Now let's look at Meta. So as far as what I was going to talk about, strategies to protect our principal, I think the best thing to do, just probably keep dollar cost averaging down, which is probably what I'm going to do. So we're at 294.24 in Meta, up 664 today. After hours 301, up to 6. And for individual stocks, the after hours is a lot more reliable than what we see for our Yieldmax funds. So let's check that. 1 year target estimate for Meta is pretty solid. Close out of this. Close out of this. All right. So for our earnings, our next earnings in Meta, October 24th. So they must have just reported earnings. It looks like. Let's see how we've been doing here for the last month or so. We were dropping from, we peaked out 324. Now, for those of you keeping track at home, I sold my biggest options win. I closed it out back in June. Probably should have held it because you can see what it did here, of course. It went up to, let me see where I closed it out again. Closed it out around here, around June 13th, because we had this run up, then we had a little bit of a pullback. So I closed it while Meta was probably at 273. Obviously, Meta ran up another 50 bucks, so would have made more of a fortune if I had held it, obviously. But Meta has come back very nicely since the bottom, October 31st. We've come all the way back up to 325, but then we dropped back down and we've gained 10 bucks back. So there's that one. Now let's look at GOOY. This is one of our newer ones. And then we'll look at the newest one, Coney, or CONY. See how we're doing on comments here. And then we'll check the Discord. I'm not going to go too long tonight. I've been wanting to reconnect with all of you all the last few days. Just been busy. Oh, we're not getting too many comments. Ghosts and Cars is on, so Ghosts and Cars didn't ghost us tonight. Doesn't Tesla use NVDY chips? I believe so, for their cars. Nvidia chips are in a lot of stuff. Meta is a good one. I prefer FBY to NVDY. Yeah, maybe that might be the better one. Meta has green light in my book because the underlying is slightly undervalued. That has a nice ring to it. The underlying is slightly undervalued. How about that? All right. So here is GOOY, GOOY. Hopefully it'll produce some GOOY dividends, right? You all know I had to make that joke. Okay, so we are at, let's see. Okay. Okay, there's that. Okay, so for GOOY, we opened July 28th, 2050, so we're flat, pretty much flat in this one. As far as the underlying, GOOG, let's see, let me get a drink here. So Alphabet stock, we're at 133.21. Year to date, let's see, is this our year to date here? Yeah, since January 3rd. We had a really promising start to the markets this year, of course, but let's see here. Okay, so we've had a nice run up here in Alphabet. Let's look at, the one I'm not covering, NFLY, Netflix. Let's check Netflix out. So Netflix, NFLY, not to be confused with NFL. So we are at, since inception, And this went public August 8th. We are down slightly. Let's check how Netflix is doing. Netflix is definitely another one I missed the ball on. NFLX, that's going to be NFLX. Here we go. 427. Did we have earnings come out in Netflix? Some of these stocks, the former FANG stocks, are getting back to their former highs. It seems like we're getting close. I mean, we're having a big rebound in a lot of these. I guess did we just have earnings in this one? Oh, look at AMC. We've got Ape. AMC Entertainment Holdings is Ape. How clever of them. All right. So since the 3rd, we come up. We were up to 477, pulled back a little bit. And look at this. As of the 17th, we were at 403. Came back up to 427. So nice little pop there in Netflix. So anyway, and like I say, dollar cost averaging is probably going to maximize the dividends that you're getting, and it's going to help protect your principal because, you know, dollar cost averaging on the way down, you'll get a cheaper cost basis overall. Oh, look here, someone we haven't seen in a long time, Jose Guzman. Now, I assume you watch regularly. I just assume, but you haven't commented in a while. So glad to see you back commenting. And I'm keeping you up. You had to see me, right? Technical analysis sucks. Well, we're not having any of that tonight. My analysis is not too technical. I just look at the chart here on Yahoo Finance. Oh, look who's back. Boss Ball, Head Dog. I messed that message up. I'm going in reverse order here. Let's see here. What do we have here? He likes FBY. Also waiting for Exxon and JP Morgan. Those should be good ones. I look at speculated future value, take that into account in TSLY till they stop paying dividends. Good, Jose. How about you? Yeah, okay, so we're caught up now. Cool. Well, glad to see some of you back on. Technical analysis, huh? So anyway, so that's the moral of the story, I guess. Now let's look at, I guess we can go look at the Discord here. I'll go probably about 20 or 25 minutes. I've been going too long on the live streams. And I think that the shorter the videos are, 20 or 25 minutes, gets better views and stuff like that, gets pushed out a little bit better. The algorithm really picked up the Jay interview. It's got like 5,000 views on it. And since I used that thumbnail that Hoffman gave me, actually, it really helped. I noticed the algorithm picked it back up again. So sometimes I guess a thumbnail really does help. Anyway, all right. So we got 42 of you in class today. So what else can I coach you all up on today? Oh, Discord. Let's look at the Discord. You all are really blowing up the Discord thread. Or I guess we have like 7 threads. One of you requested like a European, or I'm sorry, like South American stocks or something. I bounce in and out of here, so I try to keep up. But anyway, okay, so here's my view of Discord. So we've got a, shall we say, a growing community. I think we've got 68 of you now. 54 of you are offline. 14 of you are online. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, Mr. Ant Boogie World comments in here all the time now. So I did talk to Hoffman, by the way, privately. He probably won't be back in our group, but I think he'll still watch us from a distance. But anyway, he has his reasons. But, you know, I'll definitely keep in touch with him on behalf of all of us. So, okay, we've got Jay naming the traders on his armchair income interview. Some are in Florida, some are in Omaha. Interesting. Oh, man. How about that one? Okay, so, yeah, Discord, we've got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 threads now. Someone wanted I'll do an international stocks one because someone asked for it. International stocks. There we go. Okay, so we're creating that one. Let's see if we've got anything in the finding multi-baggers. Oh, we do. Wow, you guys are something else with all of your Oh, here's another YouTube channel you all are promoting. Wow, this is a lot to keep up with. Technical analysis. This is Bobby J's favorite, right? That's funny. I have trouble with Thinkorswim too. Wow. One day I'll sit down and read all of this. It'll be like reading a full novel. What's this here? Huh. Got to catch up on all this one day. All right. So, and then this is the general thread here. And what is this? Oh, Join Jen's roughing someone else up on here. That's funny. Okay, where are we? Oh, it's after midnight. Um, okay. Did you see Armchair Income Investor interview with Yieldmax? I didn't watch it yet. Got to join that Discord. Had been a long time in the making. Oh, that's right. Let me. So the link's on the community tab, but I guess I'll put it in here again. So have you been watching the videos and just not commenting, or have you been ghosting us? All right. Let me put the Discord in here for you. We do have a permanent link. Our IT guy, Mr. Varden, fixed it for us. So some of you wear multiple hats now for the channel. All right, so in the community tab, it's here, but I'll put it in the thread just for you. I'll put it in the comment section here. So, okay, here we go. It was a good interview. You're talking about my interview, of course, when he came on this channel. That's your #1 favorite one. Well, yeah, he helped us with this. So he kind of wears multiple hats. He was like the note taker, but he hasn't been on the live stream in a while. He showed up to 1 or 2, but he's been, he helped us with this. So here's the newest, latest and greatest Discord link. So take that in for a second. And if anyone else has anything pressing, comment it in the comment section. Oh, I just heard the doo-doo. That might have been you joining. So we'll be up to 60 members pretty soon here. Let's see now. Oh, we just went to 59. So yeah, that must have been you. So welcome. Is this you here? See, people use different. Oh, look here. We got 2 more. Oh, we're up to 60. How about that? We hit 60. Cool deal. All right. Well, to celebrate hitting 60 members on the Discord, I'm going to probably end it now here. So like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And thank you all for tuning in. Take care. Have a great evening. Hope to see you all by maybe Friday. Thanks again. Take care. Good evening.